Hi, Mike from Wine by the Book, back here at Taste Wine Bar and Market on a beautiful afternoon with my good friend Lynn Ferris and some other folks enjoying the great weather with the garage doors open, and it's a great afternoon to be here drinking wine.
Absolutely.
We've got the October Wine Club out. Ben, tell us about the selections you have for us this time.
Yeah, so it is October, whether you believe it or not, and it's starting to get a little bit cooler out there. So we're gonna do 3 reds, 1 white this month. First off, I'm going to talk about the Verdicchio, so we can go ahead and get the white wine out of the way. The Verdicchio is going to be light, dry, a little bit more fruit characteristic than you would get from, say, a Pinot Grigio. Comes from the northwestern part of Italy called the Piedmont, or the Piemonte, as the Italian people would say. So this is going to have a little bit more kind of a bruised apple, Fiji apple, pear kind of qualities in the nose and on the palate. We move to number 2, which is going to be what Beaujolais, Cru Beaujolais. Chenin is one of the smaller appellations in the Beaujolais, or smaller villages in the Beaujolais appellation. Because it's a Cru Beaujolais, it's going to be 100% Gamay. It's going to see some barrel aging, but it's going to be on the lighter side, more neutral oak. It's going to be light. It's going to drink very much like a Pinot Noir or a bright, kind of fresh Burgundy. So Pinot Noir. Then we've got a Pinot Noir here that is awesome. I mean, Aubin Clement, Santa Barbara, one of the original Lone Rangers, one of the guys, Jim Clendenin, rest in peace, was one of the great wine minds and winemakers that from the Central Coast that really that raised an entire generation of winemakers throughout all of the Central Coast and all of California, for that matter. Amazing Pinot Noir, bright, kind of ripe strawberry. In the nose and on the palate, made in a Burgundian style, because that's what Jim was really into, was the Rhone and was the Burgundy. And so then we also have finally the Olifantsberg Syrah, so 100% Syrah, mountain grown fruit. It's going to be, so you're going to get some granite, some tar, some really good traditional Rhone characteristics in this wine, but it's going to be big and rich like traditional South Africans and Australian Shiraz get. That it's going to be a ripe but very meaty and very earthy blend, but definitely a big wine. Comes from the Western Cape of South Africa.
Cool. Like I said, I'm excited. Let me ask you a couple of quick questions, though, since we're here. The Verdicchio, how would you compare that to the Vermentino?
Okay, so a Vermentino is going to be a little richer on the palate. The Verdicchio is still going to be quite light. I would call it a medium light. I would call the Vermentino to be like a medium plus. And so it's really more about the weight on the palate. Plus, Vermentino can be a little bit more riper fruit. So as opposed to say apples, pears, talk more like kumquat or lychee, not lychee fruit, sorry, but peach and apricot, things like that. Just not sweet, but richer, like a richer kind of fruit makeup.
Cool. Yeah, we learned to love our Vermentinos when we were in Italy last year, and we didn't drink a lot of the Verdicchios, but I've had several, most of them here, and most of them are really good and similar. But yeah, that's really interesting. That's really good. Yeah. The Syrah, last month we had the Coupe, and it was absolutely delicious.
Yes.
I mean, how would you compare the Olifantsberg to that one?
I would say that this is going to be a bit bigger. The Coupe, Bob Lindquist founded that winery as the winemaker. He has since moved on, but they've held on to the traditions of the way he made wine, which is very much in the Rhone style. But in that same breath, Coupe is in the Central Coast, so you're going to get riper fruit, and so it's going to be that's a little bit more fruit forward. This is going to be even more so. It's going to be a big chewy wine.
Cool.
Yeah.
Good. I do love my Rhone style wine. So
Yeah.
I'll be excited to taste this one as well. You know, and this is one of the great things about being in the club is you get to try a lot of different styles and different wines that you wouldn't necessarily get if you just come in the store. I mean, if you come in here and ask for a recommendation, you're going to get great ones. But you know, you get to really try some different things here, and I love it. I love being able, to talk about the Coupe and the South Africa, and I'll enjoy doing the comparison between the two.
Yeah,
so it's a lot of fun. So the last page of our video here will have all the information about the website. You can go sign up for the wine club there. It's a great deal at about $100 a month. It's a great deal. You get some great wines, and we've been a member since you first started, and I don't think we've had a single bottle that we didn't absolutely love, which is a testament. Because a lot of the wine clubs, they'll go for getting you the cheapest thing they can, and you don't do that. Right?
Or that's one way that they do it. They also if you join a wine club with a winery, you only get what they make,
right?
And so it's somewhat limiting. Plus, out of every even the great wineries, some of their bottlings are less desirable than others, and so you're gonna have to pay for all of them.
Yeah.
I try to find the best value across the board and the best for the dollar, so that every bottle's a home run.
Yeah.
It's not just about, okay, cool, well, we know everybody's going to love the Cab and everybody's going to love the Syrah, but our Chardonnay is not, they're going to take it anyway. So here I do really stand behind and stand by my palate on this stuff.
Well, it's and I said in one of the prior reels we did in the videos, it's the best wine club I've ever been with, right?
I'm glad to
so
hear
we dropped a couple more. We dropped a couple of the other ones we were in because this is the best. So.
Well, okay, all right. I can't wait to hear more about that.
We'll tell you about that.
All right.
Going on. Thanks again. Don't forget to like the reel. Don't forget to follow us at Wine by the Book. Also follow Taste Wine Bar and Market. And like I said, the information's on the last page. You can go to the website for Taste Wine Bar and sign up. You can call Ben here at the store. Or walk in and join the club and have a nice tasting. So,
Yeah.
Anyway, thanks for letting us be in here today.
Absolutely.
All right, until next time, fellow explorers, enjoy.